A few of the tools that we do use that are not customary to care for someone who's in a wheelchair, but helped enhance his life. And so we're going to show you a few of those today, and maybe they can help you out. I promised you I'd make this video. So here we go with the list. You can see I have them kind of spread out here. First thing we have is, let me get it in frame there, some electrical tape and a pair of scissors. Now this is indispensable if you want to hold something together and you need to cut it because you don't want to overstress your electrical tape. Next is nitrile gloves. Now the nitrile gloves are a way to protect yourself and also to keep diseases from being transferred, but also there is a comfortability factor when you're dealing with sensitive areas of the body, that the nitrile gloves can give you kind of a clinical feel, so it reduces that uncomfortability if you're not that comfortable. The next thing is some rubber bands. Now, when we talk about rubber bands, we're actually talking about those that come on produce. Now, Roger fully believes that that food is his medicine, and so we do get a lot of celery, asparagus, leeks, and they do come with those big produce rubber bands. Those are good for holding down. Now, he's in the bathroom right now in his shower chair, and I don't want to show him because he's not wearing any pants. But on his shower chair, he has these foam armrests, and when I take him out with the Hoyer lift, that lifting with his hips pulls one of his armrests off, one of those foam armrests. So we do release the catch, lift up the arm, and slide those produce rubber bands on there to hold down that armrest. Now, the armrest is loose, but the rubber bands keep it from falling down. The next, one of the most indispensable things that we use is binder clips. You can see we have 3 sizes of binder clips. There's the large, the medium, and the small. Those can be used for a lot of things. We put them on the back of his shower chair with a produce rubber band to help hold his breathing tube. As you can see on his wheelchair here, there are a couple right here, and there's usually a towel here that holds that up. There's a binder clip on his strap for his arm that he uses to hold his arm up. We use binder clips for almost everything. I cleaned up the top of his equipment table here, and I put half a dozen binder clips back in the box. And so binder clips are very indispensable. If you get some binder clips, you can hold things together. You can hold a rubber band around a hose to attach it to someone else to help secure that, something else to help secure that hose. And so binder clips will also help you very, very much. I don't know what we would do without binder clips. They're not pretty, but they're very, very functional. And so the next thing is a carabiner. Now, these are non-load bearing carabiners, and this one has a broken gate spring. That's why we're not using it. But they are used on several things. One most notably is his respirator on the back of his wheelchair is held up by carabiners at all 4 corners. And so here's the other one. It's green. You can't hardly hear. It's green, and there are some down below that hold his respirator to the back of his wheelchair. Focus. Here we go. The next is, I have 4 kids, and over the years they've gotten sick. I've saved the medicine cups, and so Roger does take pills. Well, one of the most indispensable things is a pill dispensing cup. And so I don't know what antibiotic or medicine this is from one of my kids, but you get a stack of them, use them. It makes for more sanitary dispensing of daily medications, especially if you have to take several medications a day. One of the next things is something that I believe in. It is microfiber. Get a stack of microfiber cloths. They clean without solvents or cleaning products. He has a window next to his bed over here. I won't show it too much because the light's shining in and it'll mess with the light balance on the camera. But his son and some other neighborhood kids come over. We have kids come over all the time, and they put fingerprints and face prints on the window. Just a dry microfiber cloth will clean that window. It's amazing. But also microfiber cloths are really soft, and so at night with his urine bag and his condom catheter, it runs under his leg when he's sleeping. So if you just fold up, let me get him here. You just fold up 3 microfiber cloths like this and run that tube for that condom catheter underneath this as you put it under his knee. It makes it softer for Roger because he can't really move when he sleeps at night, and so that helps. One thing else that we use here that are able to secure different things like wires on his wheelchair, or even, let me take you over here, on his portable shower. If you can see this, the clamp that clamps one pipe to the other broke off. It also broke off down here. And so we use zip ties. See, that broke right there. So we use zip ties to hold this together. And zip ties are used all over his wheelchair to secure wires, and even on his breathing mask here for his therapy. If you can see this, these straps used to fall off of here. So I put a zip tie here to hold that together and to keep these straps from falling down. It's another way you can help secure things to help you in your care of a person who is living in a wheelchair. And so you want to get zip ties in a couple of sizes. You know, the small ones for small applications, the long ones for ones where you might use 2 of the smaller ones, you know. And the last thing is duct tape. Good old duct tape. And what duct tape does is he has a horn on his electric wheelchair, and it needs to be within reach of him. So what we have done is we have duct taped his horn to the side of his control panel. And so you can kind of see how we've put the duct tape here. We've left the horn here. We've put the duct tape here. And so that, I think, is a complete list of all the non-conventional and some conventional with the pill cups and the nitro gloves, but some of the and the electrical tape also, but some of the non-conventional items that we use that if you are caring for someone in a wheelchair, these things can really enhance that person's life, can help you with ease of care. And if you think about it and learn where you can use these, what applications you can use each of these tools in, it can actually make caring for someone living in a wheelchair a lot easier. And when caring for a person in a wheelchair is easier, you're less stressed out. And that stress can transfer to the person living in the wheelchair, and stress is never good for someone who is disabled. You want to keep them stress-free so they're relaxed and they can focus on their health. I want to thank you all for showing up today, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. Thanks for coming by. Bye-bye.